Hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you. Well, my goodness, the letters have been coming in like crazy. I'm getting letters from Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and LinkedIn. You guys are great. Thank you so much for watching all my networks and for sending your nice comments and letters. Well, before we get into letters, give me just a moment and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay? My spirit guide's back here. He says hi to all of you. All right, my first letter tonight is for Bastet674. Hello. Well, first of all, yes, I do want to confirm, I do pick up that you are in telepathic rapport with dolphins. Now, you know, dolphins are very, very psychic, and humans can connect with them psychically. And I do feel like this is a very good area for you to work in. Keep that communication going. You might want to even write a little journal so you can dialogue your conversations. But yes, the dolphins are in rapport with you. You are telepathic, and it really does happen. Okay? Thanks for writing. All right, Sweet One, 1896. Yeah, hi, you got questions about your internship. Well, listen, I want to tell you, I want you to stick with that internship. I do see that going on for you. You know, don't quit it. You know, this is part of your journey. I do want you to have your blood sugar looked at. I'm getting low blood sugar, and I feel this is triggering some of the migraines. And I feel if you can get that under control, you're going to have a better time there. But I want you also to pray to Archangel Raphael. He's one of your guides. Ask him to help give you the strength to keep focused and keep going, okay? You're going to be all right. Thanks for writing. All right, Rihanna Lover 2070 asks about soulmates. Well, first of all, before I get into this, let me just tell you, I don't know that I believe in the traditional idea of a soulmate. There's one person forever and ever. I do believe we are connected with people spiritually. And I believe in relationships. We can have multiple people in our lives that in many ways serve as soulmates. So don't lock yourself in or your consciousness to think it has to be one person. And if I don't get that one person, it's all over. It's not really like that, because there are many what we call option lines on the chart. Now, what's interesting is this person, I pick up somebody around you. I feel that they are connected to you from a past life. I get this around a World War II connection. I feel he was a soldier who died in Germany. He was an American soldier in his past life. I do feel that this relationship has very strong vibrations because of the past life connection, and I feel that this will grow over time. So yes, keep with it, and let me know how it goes. Thanks for writing. All right, Justin Thomas. Hi, wants to know about past lives here. Yeah, well, you know, you actually, excuse me, you lived during the Middle Ages, and you were a member of the Knights Templar. And I feel that that was a very joyful life and very successful. You traveled from England over to the Holy Land and back, and you loved your work. You were very committed to God and the church at that time, and you did a lot of good to help a lot of people too. And interestingly, around you, I get the spirit guide by the name of Merlin. And this is actually Merlin the magician from the King Arthur times. Merlin really did exist. He is a historical figure. But he's around you in spirit. And there does seem to be some sort of connection in this upcoming year with you in discovering magical abilities. So Merlin is working with you. Okay? Thanks for writing. Next letter here is Gary Curtis. Hi. Yes. Yeah, you know, interesting, yeah, asking about love life here. I'm getting a new person coming around you this year, and I want you to watch the month of June. I feel that's really where your energy around relationships picks up here. And I do feel you'll move into a better place. It's interesting, when I go back, 2011 for you was just not a good year, okay? Energetically, that's how it shows to me. And I feel 2012 is a lot more about balance for you and a lot more joy. So allow yourself to receive that person. You know, it's interesting, the guy that I see you meeting, he has black hair, it's kind of a pompadour wave, kind of like 1950s, like very sharp looking. But I do see a meeting around June. And interestingly, it's connected to something with a theater, a movie theater or a theater. I believe he works there. and you're like going to see a play or a movie, that I see it in June. Okay? Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Robert Schubert out of Australia. He says his YouTube name is 2011 Shuby. Yes, yes, Robert, I did look at your videos and your photos. I do believe you're picking up some paranormal activity. I think it would be very well worth your time to revisit the boys' home down in Melbourne, Australia, because I pick up a lot of active spirits in that area. And I thought your film of that was most interesting. So that's where I would put some energy in doing further investigation. I get a lot of voices. I'm hearing whisperings and shouting. So I think you could get EVP phenomena there. So if you go back there, let me know what you get, okay? Thanks for writing. All right, next letter is Stephen Azik. Yeah. Well, you know, Stephen, listen, Stephen writes a really interesting letter. He said, how is it that he's in his 30s and he's making less money now than when he was a younger man in his teenage years? Well, you know, Stephen, I got to tell you, this whole world economy has really turned upside down the last few years. I blame a lot of it on greed. You know, everybody outsourced the jobs between the Western world to the East. A lot of jobs were cut. A lot of illegal immigrants came in. They undercut wages. So our standards of living have been hurt by the greed of corporate business owners. And I'm so sorry. Now, in terms of a business for you, I do feel like all of that, though, is a sign for you to go ahead and launch your own business. You do have a lot of psychic gifts, a lot of spiritual gifts. And, you know, I say, you know, if it's on your chart to do it, you'll succeed. And you definitely have it on your chart to succeed. So I'd say, why not? Go for it. I really feel as we get closer to around August and September of this year, that energy is more present for you to really launch forward on that, okay? Good luck with that. Let me know. Blessings. All right, our next letter is Ashley Henderson. Hi. Writes about a missing cat. I'm so sorry about your cat. Listen, I still feel this cat's alive. I keep getting it, and it's with a family. Somebody's taking it in, and it's about a half a mile from where you live. I see a white house, has dark shutters, could be dark green or dark gray. It looks like greenish, dark green, forest green shutters. The family's name starts with an S. It's like Stinson or Simpson, something with an S here around it. And I feel like they do have the cat, and this house, it's kind of an older house, kind of like like a farmhouse almost, kind of large, white, kind of white board fronting, nice yard around it and some shrubbery. But that's where you'll find your cat, okay? But look for a house that matches about a half mile east of where you are, okay? Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Our next letter is Lexi R. Sava. Yeah, well, she wants to know about if she's met her soulmate. Well, you know, like I said earlier, I don't know that I necessarily believe in one person soulmate forever, but I do pick up around you a relationship that I feel is definitely on your chart, and I do pick up that this is a strong thing that will sustain over time and go forward. So if that's a soulmate, then I guess I could say, yes, you've got your soulmate there. So, yeah, go forward. You're going to be blessed. Okay, thanks for writing. Next letter is Jake Stewart. He wants to know if he's an old soul. Yeah, actually, yeah, you are an old soul. You've actually had about 70 former lives. And I feel like that this, with a lot of these lives, there was a lot of psychic ability around you. And they show me that because you're tuned in the spirit world, you've been back and forth so many times, you actually are drawing earthbound souls to you. And I want you to work on shielding yourself. I want you to meditate on glowing light surrounding you. And I want you to put a bowl of salt in your bedroom. Because I feel like at night it's almost like they all crowd in around you. Okay? But yeah, you're an old soul. And old souls, you know, sometimes collect friends along the way. Thanks for writing. All right, next letter is from Carolyn Harden. Wants to know about career path. You know, Carolyn, I'm getting down the road here for you over about the next 2 years, maybe 3. I see you moving more into public relations and doing some type of media consulting work. I really feel you have a communicator theme, and you would do very well working in larger scale projects, media, consulting, also handling celebrity, public images, public relations. That's really where you'll do well. And you have a gift for drawing attention to important issues, so I see you being well placed to be able to do that in the next few years. Okay? Thanks for writing. Okay, our next letter here is Leland McCalmont. Excuse me, Leland McCalmont. Forgive me if I mispronounced that. You know, it's interesting. All around you, I do pick up your spirit guide. And yet it is Jimi Hendrix. He's playing a lot of music. And it's funny, he keeps playing kind of a slow, gentle, rhythmic guitar set. It almost sounds a little bit like Indian raga music. And I feel that he's trying to communicate here to bring over, to remind you to work on your centering, to get balanced and calm. And I feel that meditation practice is really going to go a long way for you to open your psychic gifts, to help you to connect to him, and to bring you more centeredness, because they show me you've been having a lot of anxiety. And I feel that as you work on that meditation, you're definitely going to open more of your abilities. And I get 2012, the rest of this year, turning into a very strong year for you. A lot of self-discovery, a lot of new opportunities. It seems like Jimmy's also leading you to more friendships here. They're going to help you down the road on the career path. So be open to the change, but meditate and try to hear that music. It's coming in. Okay? Thanks for writing. Well, goodness, guys, that's all I'm going to get to today, but I'm so glad you're here at Spirit Channel. Listen, keep the letters coming, keep the comments coming. Make sure to give thumbs up here, put comments in the box below, and, of course, you know next week we'll have another Messages from the Spirit World.